Welcome back, everybody, to the Neighbor Star League down here live at the Nexon Arena. And we just had Dark just barely not getting out of the group there against Dream, who did advance there in first place. He's going to be facing off against Super in the round of 8. And now we go straight into the losers match to decide who will face Dark in the final match to see who gets second place.
Indeed we do, Valdez. TY versus Maru. Would not expect this one. Would not pick this match as a loser match. But Here we go. We have it. Starting map is going to be on Overgrowth. Both players showing a little bit of weakness in TVT in current times.
That is true.
Maru getting his stretches in. He's got his sweatbands on. Looks like he's covering some band-aids or something, maybe for his wrists. I'm not sure.
Yeah, something going on in there. Maybe some, I don't know, icy hot, whatever those things are called.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be. Maybe it helps him play a bit better.
Yeah.
We had news, actually, that TY was also sick, and also he had some wrist problems. Heard that from the reporter out here, Kenzie.
Yeah, he's kind of having a hard time in recent times. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah, definitely is. He's going to have a harder time here against Maru in the losers match. You do see the map bans here are Nimbus and Foxtrot for TY, and Catalina and King Sejong Station here for Maru.
Overgrowth, Deadwing, and Merry-Go-Round going to be the maps. Pretty explosive map pool. Game 2 can go for a while. We'll have to wait and see where they spawn, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Overgrowth starting things off. I love this map, Valdez. Never get sick of it.
No, man. I love the fact that it's still around today. And like we were saying, big map there on Deadwing, but a bit of a aggressive one there in Merry-Go-Round for set number 3. But we'll see if it even gets there. Set number 1 first here for the losers match on Overgrowth. It's going to be TY versus Maru. Down here in the bottom left in the red, our Terran player from KT Rolster, he is TY.
And up here in the top right, we do have Maru.
Is it just me or is he smirking a little bit there? Maybe it's just me.
Certainly doesn't have his angry duck lips going on.
Yeah, he was not happy after that first loss against Dream.
No surprise either. I'm sure he knew he had that one in the bag, not suspecting that Dream would be actually that damn good at the matchup. But it's a new TVT. It's a new day. TY got to sit down and watch this best of 3, actually. Which is going to help him out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that definitely will.
He's going to know exactly the kind of style that Maru is playing. And, I mean, there isn't that many kind of styles in TVT at the moment. It's pretty much just a lot of aggression. And, obviously, Maru likes to go for 1-1-1 into a bit of a delayed second base with a lot of Banshee harass.
Yeah, this is definitely... I'm glad you mentioned that because it's definitely going to help TY a bit here. All that Maru got to see was TY's TVZ against Dark. That's not going to help him much. You know, TY did play a couple of TVTs in the GSL, one against Dream, one against Bomber. So I'm not sure if Maru was even watching those games, you know. Maybe he went back and watched the replays or the VODs or something just to get a better idea of maybe if he had to go up against TY in today's matches to see exactly the way he likes to play it. But like you said before, not sure. I feel like it's more relevant TY actually seeing the games of Maru against Dream here today.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you have a whole Casper team behind you, I'm sure you kind of get fed the information regardless of whether you have to watch them or not. Your coach would be watching them for him. Like, okay, this is what TY was doing in this matches. Don't worry about him. Just focus on Dark, focus on Dream, get past those guys. And if you fail, if you make a mistake and you have to do TY, we'll have you back for it. You know, looking Maru trying to find something here, trying to find a proxy that does not exist. Going for that second gas just a little bit later. And from TY, we are seeing that faster sort of factory go down.
Yeah, but no second gas here. So that is the biggest difference here in their two builds. It looks like Maru, once again, we're going to see Banshees. Not that surprising, in fact. Stick with the plan and just make it work to the best of your ability, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be that Marine Widowmine sort of drop play from TY.
Yeah, that makes more sense to me. That's kind of TY's bread and butter here. See if he can make it work a little bit better against Terran compared to his Zerg play versus Zerg.
Yeah, I think so.
Although, I do have to mention, I'm not, like, bashing TY for his play. Like, he played very, very well against Dark. I think Dark was just very slightly the better player.
It went the distance, that's for sure. It went very close. And, oh, a very important Reaper Scout coming in here. Sees everything. Sees the 1 gas. Sees the 3 non-add-on production buildings. He goes, okay, you're going for Marine Mine drop. Nice.
He's trying to slip in here, actually.
Blocking with the Widowmine.
Good job, Widowmine.
And, yeah. Maru knows exactly what's going on in this sort of situation.
So now Hellion coming out here for TY. Going to try to come out into the map, see if maybe that CC is down or whether he can get up that ramp if it's not. And while he goes for this drop, he's going to try to expand. So once again, Maru with his build, a bit of a later second CC, but a faster third CC, as we'll probably see a little bit later on.
Yeah, we usually see him add on, well, it's actually going to be a reactor on the factory this time instead of a tech lab. So I guess that is a little bit different, right? Instead, this time Maru going to be going for Hellion Banshee. So a very possible mech style from Maru once he's dealt with this kind of this drop going on.
Trying to now drop down here at the front, but with the Banshee in the mix, as long as there's some good micro on that from Maru, should be just fine. He doesn't want to fly into that Widowmine either. And now with 5 Hellions, it should be more than enough to clean this up. Going to force TY back.
Going to be going for that expansion in a second too, I think. Oh no, just going to finish that supply. Trigger the mines. Oh, not kill it, dude. Oh,
Nice
everything.
escape.
Barely surviving.
Really nicely done by TY.
And here comes the command center on the low grounds. And Maru going to be going across the map, counter-attacking. Does have that Banshee now. See if he can make his move. 2 Vikings already out for TY.
He's going to have to use some scans here, though. First scan comes down. That Banshee already taking a bit of damage. One more shot.
It stayed in range.
That was a big mistake. Could have actually saved that Banshee, but really nice lineup here out of Maru onto those Hellions of TY. And now these SCVs are going down.
Oh, he's going for the Widowmine.
He gets it.
Training as best he can, and he did some pretty decent damage for SCVs. Widowmine, a lot of Hellions. Second Banshee coming across the map, and the Hellion production hasn't finished for Maru either.
So even though it did a bit of damage here, we do have TY with that second CC down already in mining. So this is the one thing he has here going for him. He's going to have to defend well against the second Banshee. It's kind of the next step in the process. He does have 3 Vikings out already, with possibly a 4th one coming his way. And nice missile turret.
Ooh, committing to the scan as well. Gets an easy kill.
So really nicely cleaned up there. The second Banshee getting no damage done, you know, outside of, I guess, the scan.
Okay, so we are going to see Maru transition back into Marine Tank now. Now he's kind of committed a lot into Hellions to kind of try and do that push. And he is making a Raven as well. Things are a little slightly different this time.
Yeah, mixing it up. Maybe noticing some weak points in his play. Wants to kind of patch those together. Undoubtedly was talking to his coach after the games, maybe talking through the build. Maybe wants to mix it up here a bit. I do see Medevac coming towards the front, possibly just for a fake drop, maybe just a
very random.
A bit of a scout here, I guess.
Yeah.
See the composition. Not bad. I mean, Medevacs are really fast, and it's going to be hard to chase them down, so you can actually just go in there, scout the composition, and back off. It's actually a really interesting play.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It also sort of adds pressure, adds a threat in the map. It's like, okay, there's a Medevac out there. Could have something in it, not sure. And now we do see Maru go into Reactor Vikings. So this is very nice. Getting that Raven out first so we can have a point defense range to try to help him take back the air against the already advantageous Viking count of TY.
Now moving out on the map is TY. Some of these Hellions actually getting caught in the middle of the map. They will be able to get back to safety, maybe trying to get one more hit onto the Hellions, but does lose one of them now. And now the Hellions are forced towards the left side of the map, where TY is going towards the natural here. He's got 2 tanks in this mix, but so does Maru.
Yeah, the third one just came out as well. He does have that Raven. It's going to help out a lot with the point defense drone or an auto turret. 2 more Vikings about to pop out as well, which will give him the air advantage. As we see TY going for a drop into the main.
He's got only Marines in this one, but already 2 Vikings in position here. Going to push it back. Medevac getting, in fact, pretty low. And I'm not sure if TY wants to continue with this push. He's actually getting a much faster 3rd CC off the back of this pressure, so looks like he's just going to try to bank on that. He's not going to try to end Maru's life here.
Just applying pressure where he can. Team rotate around to the 3rd base, perhaps. Just looking for ways in, looking for picks. Obviously, if he can set up behind the natural mineral line, then he can do a lot of damage, stop a lot of SCVs mining. But bottom Marine finds everything, sees exactly where he is. It's all a game of position right now, Valdez.
As it often is in TVT, and look at this. First shot from the Viking coming out by Maru here, actually. He's going to clean that up, and now Maru's got a really nice position here at the bottom of the ramp here.
Oh, wow.
He's just going to push forward. GG immediately.
Whoa. Just completely outmaneuvered to the point where he gets his whole army caught out. TY does not want to stay for another second of that game.
Wow. So you may think it a fast GG here, but his entire army was caught out. It was going to go down, and Maru's just going to push across the map. Already TY's got bad wrists, and he's sick. I don't fault that GG at all. That was that was good.
It was like a positional sort of checkmate. It was kind of cool to see, actually. Like, oh, you outmaneuvered me and you caught me when I was trying to add pressure and kind of create some space while I take a 3rd CC. So very nicely done for Maru. Gives him that 1 lead going into the bigger map, Deadwing.
The hard part for both of these players is actually that even if they get out of this losers match, they've got Dark in the final match. That's like so unbelievable to me, because TY already lost to him 0-2. Maru, he's shown that he's very good against Zergs in the past before, so maybe he's a bit more confident than TY would be, but still, Dark is like